Incident 1. On June 6, 2011, a fight broke out between several youths and spread throughout the park. One guest described it as a borderline riot. Incident 2. On June 3, 2018, a 10-year-old boy was injured when he hit his head while floating around Royal River. Next is Trimper's Rides. Incident 3, Hampton 1. On June 28, 2012, a 2-year-old boy from Accomack County, Virginia was critically injured and suffered a traumatic brain injury after one of the cars struck him while he tried to get off the ride. He thought the ride was over until realizing that it was stopped to let another child off. When he tried to get back on, he was struck by the vehicle, fracturing his skull. Incident for Tidal Wave. On July 23, 2010, One Direction's anniversary, by the way, 3 people were injured while riding the roller coaster when a cable snapped on the ride, resulting in the mechanical failure. They were all taken to the hospital. Next is Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park. Incident 5, Lakeland, Florida. On September 1st, 2019, a 10-year-old boy fell from his harness on the Sky Rider coaster zipline and fell more than 20 feet, landing on the concrete below. The incident caused multiple broken bones, a collapsed lung, and a brain injury. Next is Vladimir and WaterWorld. Incident 6. During the late evening hours of August 8, 1938, the Ravine flyer coaster fell to clear the hill following the bridge crossing Peninsula Drive. As the train continued to travel back and forth over Peninsula Drive, passenger Mary Source became hysterical. Her brother, 19-year-old Clarence Source, then rose out of his seat in an attempt to calm her. He lost his balance, which resulted in the fall to his death in the middle of Peninsula Drive. Incident 7. On June 28, 2019, the Chaos Ride was going through its usual cycle. At around 1:30 p.m., the ride became stuck upside down for about 2 minutes. There were no injuries reported during this incident. Incident 8. In the evening of August 17, 2024, the Flying Swings ride failed to slow down as it was brought back to the ground, causing several riders to hit their legs on the fence surrounding the ride. Next is WaterWorldCO Park. Incident 9. On August 5, 2007, an unidentified 10-year-old girl suffered internal injuries while riding the speed slide at the Denton, Texas park. The accident report filed by the on-duty lifeguard stated that the injuries were caused by the victim's failure to follow park rules, namely keeping her legs crossed at the ankles while riding. The park rule regarding crossing ankles on a water slide is common in the industry and is one method, along with wearing a wetsuit, used to prevent straddle injuries. Next is WaterWorld, Colorado. Incident 10. Captain Jack's Wave Pool. On July 21st, 2009, a 48-year-old man was found unresponsive and drowned in the wave pool as a lifeguard pulled him out of the water. Once paramedics arrived, they tried to revive him by performing CPR, but he later died as a result of drowning, according to preliminary reports. Next is The Wave. Incident 11, Emerald Plunge. On May 27, 2017, a 10-year-old boy hydroplaned off the roadside during the park's grand opening weekend, suffering injuries to his back. Next is WaterWorld Park. Incident 12, Bangalore, the hurricane. On June 18th, 2019, a viral video that was posted online on social media showed 4 people suffered minor injuries when the car they were riding in suddenly malfunctioned as the ride began midway. The police said that they were unaware of the accident at the time when it occurred. Next is Wonderland Park. Incident 13. Drop of Fear. On May 9, 2015, a woman riding with 4 other people was injured when she was hit in the head by a large chunk of metal. She felt dizzy after riding and went to a local hospital and was later released. It was reported that she suffered a concussion and also had a bruised knee. Incident 14, Mousetrap number 1. On April 27, 2016, a 6-year-old boy's seatbelt came undone during the ride. His father was recording a video at the time to show the boy's mother when he noticed his son fall to the bottom of the car they were sitting in. The father then held onto him the entire rest of the ride until the train came back into the station. No injuries were sustained and the car was removed from the ride for inspection to make sure all of its safety features were properly secure and in place. Incident 15, Mousetrap number 2. On May 21st, 2019, 12 guests needed to be rescued from the ride after the train became stuck at the top of the coaster. Incident 16, Zyklon. On April 19, 1987, a 15-year-old boy died after falling out of the ride when its restraining ball suddenly gave way. Next is World Water Park. Incident 17, Corkscrew. On August 5, 2018, a 59-year-old woman from Saskatoon, Canada, who was at the park for her granddaughter's 5th birthday, was sliding down the Corkscrew water slide when her ring got stuck on a piece of foam. The slide was shut down for inspection while a lifeguard helped find the missing ring and her finger, which was torn off. Her finger was amputated while the park investigated the incident. Incident 18. On October 3, 2018, 6 people who were attending an electronic music festival called Soundwave inside the water park suffered minor injuries. One of the websites named ShowPass reported it as the wildest indoor beach party. 4 of the 6 people suffered life-threatening conditions while the remaining 2 were taken to the hospital in stable condition. Incident 19. On January 27, 2019, 3 people who were attending the same event inside the place also suffered injuries and were taken to the hospital in serious condition. Next is Worlds of Wonder. Okay, so this one doesn't have the ride name. Anyway, Incident 20. On June 27, 2017, according to a Facebook post, a park guest reported that a man was injured when he fell off the ride after his safety harness came undone. He hit his head on one of the supports and suffered minor injuries. Next is Yuhan Park. Incident 21. On September 24th, 2018, a 5-year-old boy's neck became trapped by one of the carriages from the Ferris wheel and almost slipped from his seat. He was eventually rescued and suffered minor injuries. Next is Yulon Shuwon Water Amusement Park. I probably mispronounced the name. Anyway, Incident 22. On July 31st, 2019, a malfunction occurred at the park's wave pool, sending out tsunami-sized waves and injuring 44 guests at the scene. 5 of them were also hospitalized with fractured ribs. Next is Zehnder Splash Village. Incident 23. On February 18, 2018, a 10-year-old girl from Grand Blanc, Michigan, died of cardiac arrest after she was found unconscious while riding one of the slides at the resort. According to the paramedics, while trying to revive her, they discovered that she had a rare medical disorder called long QT syndrome. Her heart was beating fast and she had a pulse. Next is Alton Towers, Staffordshire, England. Incident 24, Congo River Rapids. In 1999, a park employee nearly drowned after he slipped and became stuck between a raft and a turntable that powered the ride.